Most resellers are obsessed with expensive tech. What if I told you there was a pair of smart glasses that you could buy for $25 and it claims to do the same exact thing as a product that costs $300? Today, we're comparing $25 smart glasses against Meta Ray-Ban. We're gonna test for sound, quality, and whether this is an actual product resellers should pay attention to. First, let's start with the unboxing. Now, this is how this box is going to look. Again, doesn't look bad to me. Smart audio glasses, as you guys see, it comes with a UPC for scanning, also the safety icons. If you are looking to sell products on TikTok Shop and other products are going to have the same type of requirements, all safety glasses, all smart glasses, any type of electronic product needs to have these, and that's important. So I like that. Now, the plastic is, I think it adds a really good touch to it, makes it feel like it's quality. Now, it gives you all of the functions and also the dimensions on the back of here. Now, I do want to say something about these. These do not have a camera, and that's kind of counterproductive in my opinion, but we'll see if these are still worth anything. I would believe that's why they're $25. You have the telephone dial, you have the touch control, you have the music, and you have the voice assistant. These are the main features. So we just have to figure out if these are actually going to be glasses worth having. Okay, so again, box looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that they will ever be able to touch the Meta Ray-Ban, but I think that, again, this box for $25, it definitely feels good. Okay, putting dust and stuff on here. All right, so now here goes the reveal. Now, again, these glasses, in my opinion, oh, I just heard them. It said power on. So I'm not sure how they powered on. I just took them out. Maybe they have a motion sensor, right? But these are going to be the glasses, okay? These are what they look like, and this is freaking sexy. I like the clear. I like the way they look. They look good. Now, I wish they had a camera. Now, I do have the camera ones coming in though. And as you see, they have the light icon right here. It looks like here's a charger port right here, okay? And it also looks like it's another one, another magnetic one right here. You can see the metal, the little connectors right here. I'm not sure what type of charge. So it comes with a glasses cleaner wipe, a microfiber wipe. Then it comes with this charger. Now this charger is interesting because it comes with 2 charging ports, which I would assume you stick one here and you stick one over here. What else comes in here? And then it gives us this microfiber glasses case. I'm interested to see where a menu is. Oh, okay. A manual, excuse me. So there's a manual inside of here too. So here is going to be the manual, okay? Now, this is a thick ass manual, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, this is a thick manual. And then it has like some QR code. So let's see what this QR code is. And it also has it right here too, okay? So it says VI glass. Okay, so let's try and see what they're talking about. Okay, I'm going to actually scan this with my phone. When I scan it with my phone, this is going to be what pops up. Okay, now this is an app that has a 3.9 rating. It has Find My Device. It can interpret different languages, and we're gonna get this app. So I'm downloading this app and we'll be trying this out tomorrow when we are actually outside using them. But for right now, I will say these glasses don't feel cheap. They feel like really good quality. I'm not gonna lie. And I can't wait to just put them on. Now, let's see how they look on my, okay. These look and feel nice. They don't feel too heavy. The speaker isn't too overpowering. I like them so far. Now we need to get into the testing phase. I'm using these right now. They do come with their own little app, and I'll show you that in a few. I don't like right now that I think about it right here, it just makes the glasses, in my opinion, look a little weird. So it's asking me to connect, but I don't see the glasses. Uh-oh. I
think they're dead. We gotta charge these. They were alive yesterday, but now I don't see that LED light that I saw yesterday, so I think they're dead.
Okay, so I'm using the app right now. These are quite interesting. So first, I want to share some things that I've learned, right? Now, when you take the glasses off, you have two different sides that need to be charged. And I think I went over this the other day. So you have this side, and then you have this side. There are two cables coming from one USB cable, and you just plug them back up here, and they essentially charge like this. Now, the reason that is because both extensions, these arms, both have speakers, okay? And the speakers are located right here, which will be right in front of your earlobe, basically, right? Now, the speakers are right here, and I think the interesting thing is to turn on the glasses, you have to hit this button right here, and then you have to hit this button right here because you have to turn on each side. But I want to go over first just the app. Now, the app is basically just a translation app, okay? And you have this right here where you can start recording, and it would just translate whatever languages you decide up front or up top. You hit the left microphone button, then you have dialogue, same thing. You have two options now, the right for English, left for Chinese. You can change the languages. And then you have photo translation. I tried the dumpling toy, and all it does is just tell you what's on the sign. I would assume you would use this if you were abroad out and you see signs that are in different languages. Great, cool. Then you have meeting record, which is just recording your voice basically. But let's talk about what I found interesting. So what I found interesting actually wasn't an app. Okay, that app is just a translation app. I think this is one of the worst apps I've personally used for a smartwatch, okay? But there is an AI assistant. And to get the AI assistant, this right here, this button right here, I gotta hit it, right? Hey, could you locate the nearest movie theater to me? And then what happens is it pulls it up on my phone. So the AI assistant is going to be the assistant that's on your phone. It's not going to be the assistant on the app. So with the Meta Ray-Bans, right? The assistant is the assistant on the Meta app. The difference is these glasses are utilizing the assistant on your phone. So I'm talking to Siri through these glasses, and I kind of think that I don't think this is advertised correctly, because it does say voice assistant on the box, but the voice assistant is not the voice assistant that is built in with the glasses. It's technically just your phone. So it only can do the functions that Siri does, on a consistent basis. Now, that could be good for some, frustrating for others. I rate this a 7.5. I think that this is a pair of translation glasses, and that's about all you can expect from it. When you're using the app, I haven't tried it because I don't see any use for it. I could just download Google Translate. But what does intrigue me, if you're somebody or find a consumer that wants a pair of smart glasses and you want to be able to use it as a speaker, which this does, definitely do that, okay? And I hope you guys can hear it. I hear it really well. I think that hold on, let me turn it off. The music is loud. I can faintly, I can hear it pretty well around 2 or 3 people, but when I'm in a crowded area, it does get drowned out. But the audio quality, as long as you're using 2 of the speakers, is well. But these will definitely do for $25. Like for $25, I see these actually being able to sell for $30, $35, maybe even $40. This is a good alternative for low costing glasses. It looks pretty good, I think these are pretty good looking, right? You have these, and then you have the Meta Ray-Bans, which I'll do more of a comparison video later, but the Meta Ray-Bans obviously look a little different. They feel very, very high quality. These do feel way more flimsy than my Meta Ray-Ban glasses, but these are $300 to $400 pair of glasses versus a $25 pair. So we can't really compare them when it comes to just the quality. But again, I'm content, and I'm not mad at it. At first I was doubting it, but I think these are okay glasses. Don't think that they're the type of glasses that traditional Gen Z would be looking for, but for an older person, or maybe even somebody in their mid 35, 40s, or maybe even 30 to 40s or 50s, I think they would use them. Us, the younger generation that may be trying to take pictures and do things with their glasses, these obviously aren't the pair, but these definitely should be selling. And I can't wait to deep dive even more in with these glasses. But I'm so glad to be able to share with you guys my first impression. And if you guys want more, definitely like the video. If you have any questions, leave them below. These are available at wesply.com, and they are 25 and less. Okay, so depending on how many you buy, you can get them for even less than $25. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.